Yo, 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 yo. I gotta figure out a better intro than just the yo, 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 or
It's
the what
okay.
up, though. I know y'all know what time it is. I'm Nate Galloway,
I'm Adrian Brandyberg.
and it's time for another episode of your favorite late night podcast that we sometimes shoot during the day. It's late night with Nate and Adrian, and your favorite bugs, the bombs. Shout out to the day ones. Like, subscribe on all of your podcast platforms. Boogie! Got to get it out. It's been a minute. You know what? For all the listeners, viewers out there, it is the summertime. So bear with us because you know what? N words, because can't say the N word, before at least two minutes in, because we getting flagged. But N words have passports, N words have travel plans, N words be on vacations, and that's kind of what we've been doing. So that's why you ain't seen us for like 2 weeks. But we back. Boogie! How you feeling?
I feel like I must preface all of this by saying it's all because of me, guys, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sorry.
This is very true. When I said N words be traveling, N words have plans and stuff, I really mean that N word over there, Boogie. So where in the world has
Oh
Boogie San Diego?
God. No.
Boogie was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna be gone next week, but also I'm gonna be gone the week after.
Hey yo, it's not my fault. I don't. It is honestly not my fault because lately I don't know what it is, but I feel like people like me, and they want to, and they and they want to invite me to places. You ever get like invitations to events and functions and just be surprised? Like that's how I
Yeah,
feel.
I
I feel yeah.
Boogie. Do you not know who I am?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, you want me to come? Me?
Really, I'm like, so how many people said no before you got to
Before
my
you
name?
reached before you reached my contact. Like, how is this even an option? Me? Uh yeah, so I flew out to San Francisco to the Frisco to the Bay
Okay, the
Area.
Bay. Did you
Yeah,
ghost
got
ride the whip?
no, you asked me
They
that.
not like
Listen,
us. They not like
uh
us.
that's LA. That's LA. They
It's the whole
definitely
Bay,
no.
the whole California, the
They
whole
will
state.
correct you. No, they will correct you because I was talking to some family and I'm like, hey cuz, hella and all this other stuff. And they like, no, we don't do that over here. We
So
don't
what?
do that
So
over
what
here.
do they say in the Bay? What is
The
the
lingo.
Bay lingo? Blip, 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 blip.
I was just about to get to that. I was just I was just I was just oh god. I swear to God, I was just about to do that.
For those of you
Yo,
that don't know what that was, if you're not up on the Earl Simmons, the
right.
E40,
You 40. Tell me where to go. Tell me where to go.
I ain't got dressed, but I'm thinking they'll grow up.
Yo. So I yeah, they gonna need a new identity for sure. Cause let me pull it back because E40 is a legend
Yeah,
in
yeah,
his
he's
own
a Bay
right,
legend.
for
He is
sure.
a Vallejo legend. All the
Yes.
Bay. You know what though? You might need to spin the block though. You might need to go back out there. Kendrick Lamar did announce, the Juneteenth concert. So the first time he's performing "They Not Like Us" ever in the world. Why not hear it when he's in LA? But you
Yeah.
might want to call up the peoples and be like, "Yo, meet me at the Forum in LA."
Nah, that flight is crazy. I will say that. That flight is real crazy. And then the weekend after that I went to Vegas.
Should have just stayed out there. You could
I
have just
really should have. I really should have.
took
But
a
it's
4 hour
so
drive.
I know. You know what it is? It's something about being back in your bed. Like
That's very
I
true.
I like hotels. I like, the the niceties and all the extra, amenities
Room
and whatnot.
service, all
Yeah,
that fun stuff.
But it's something about being back in your bed and just relaxing and sleeping. So,
'Cause you
granted,
can really let your
a
hair
few
down.
days. Right. Granted, it was a few days in between, but I needed it. I really did. So,
You got that good recharge of okay, so you went from Oakland back to the crib, then from the
not
crib
you Oakland and me. I went to
Oaktown.
Frisco. I went to Frisco.
Okay, let's get it right. Okay, so you went to Frisco, then you went back to Philly, then you went from Philly back to Vegas. So when you were in Frisco, did you ride the little trolleys? Was it, did you have some rice roni? Because it's a San Francisco treat.
Wow. Wow. This guy here, boy. Wow, 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 wow. No,
Hey man, they used to
I
do
was
them
hanging out with
commercials.
family.
I know everyone remembers those commercials.
Yes. The first of all, they were always dancing,
They
angling
really
the
were.
camera. Zatarans. Ah,
Rice-A-Roni, a San Francisco treat.
right.
And you know what was crazy when you go to places like that? You're like, so y'all be eating rice-A-Roni? You'd be like, no, we actually don't. Like, I remember it was a dude in college. He was from Australia, and I was like, Foster's, Australian for beer. And he's like, yeah, we don't drink that, mate. And I was like, damn. So you mean they've been lying to us? He's like, pretty
Duh.
much.
It's all marketing.
I was like, so if I go to Australia, like, can I get a Foster's? He's like, yeah. We'll be like, you're from England. He's like, they're the only people who drink that shit. And I was just like, oh,
Like you American or something. Where are you getting this from? Yeah. But
commercials.
yeah, I was gonna say no, but my time was cool. You know what I mean? I got some tan, got some color in, and
Okay. Where's the next
chilled.
trip? Where's the next trip? Where are we going next? Where's the next vacation?
I mean, I got a trip to Austin coming up pretty soon.
Okay, South by Southwest. I see you out
And
here. We'll be getting into
then
all the events.
I have to go back to the Shy. You know,
Of
it's been a
course.
minute. It's been a minute. Got to
Of
go back to the Shy.
course. I
Oh
was there
yeah.
not too long ago. It was fun. I got to go back for summertime shy though, because there's
You have
nothing
to.
like the summertime in Chicago. One of the homies hit me up. He was like, "Why is parking so goddamn expensive?" And I'm like, "My boy, summertime shy. Everyone knows the pricing goes up in Chicago. You got to pay to play, my boy.
Yeah. It's a
I
little
pay to play."
different.
I
Yeah,
was
it's a
like
little
Spot
different.
Hero, or I was like, you could take the train, or I was like, you got it, big money, you got it. Everyone knows the big money ballers got it when you can spend $60 to $70 a night to part. It is
Ah,
what it is. But also Spot Hero. That way you don't have to pay 60
yeah.
or $70 a night. It's like, yeah, I got it, but I don't want to spend it on that. Spot Hero it up. But also go to Chicago in the wintertime. Then you won't have to pay that much to park. But also, it'll be cold. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But how have your time been?
My time, it has been cool, Boogie. I've, you know, learned a lot about myself over these couple of days off.
Mhm.
I got to learn most of a lot of the dislikes and things, either about myself or kind of like the direction of life. So I kind of got some things on the right track. I also have been more strict with my content and what people send me. I'm a
Mm.
firm believer in you can curate your experience online, and sometimes that starts with just boundaries.
Yeah.
And of course people like to line step, so it's like block city, block 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 city. So if you can't get a hold of me, you've been blocked. It's not because I don't like you or anything. You still can text me. You can still reach out to me on other platforms. You just can't reach out to me on certain platforms because I'm like,
That's
pump
fair.
your brakes. I don't want to see that type of content anymore. So again, it's no hard feelings. It's just, hey, boundaries. So that's one of the things that I've been learning about myself. So I've really just been trying to um stick to that. I was able to work on my golf swing a little bit, and
Ah,
boy oh boy, do I need work. It was balls was going boom here, and I was like, straight. I want you to go down the fairway. But I did notice that a lot of the older white gentlemen, really just the white people in general, they were so much nicer to me than some of the other people who were out there. And I think it was because of how I was dressed. And I was
hmm.
like, oh my God. I was like, this is really, and I've seen it happen before, but I was like, you guys are really a lot nicer to me because I have on a collared shirt and some golf shorts versus the dudes over here who were just out here in hoop shorts. And these were dudes who were of all different hues. So this wasn't
Sure.
like, oh, is this a black thing? They were just like, oh, look at this very nice, upstanding black man in his golf attire versus oh these trailer parks you have on your ruffled unironed shirt and your hoop shorts and I was like, this was so weird. They even gave me a golf cart, which normally you got to pay for those, but they was like, take a golf cart. And I heard the people behind me going to the exact same place I was going to did not give them a golf cart. And I was
Damn.
like, wow. I was like, so from now on, when I go to these golf courses, I'm going to make sure that I have on proper golf attire. And I'm like, it's just a driving range. Normally, I would show up like those other gentlemen would, but I was like, let's try something different.
Switching it up.
And
Hmm.
the switch up, it worked. So, I've been going through just like the working on Nate, kind of spoil yourself, pamper yourself a little bit. So I've been chilling, bought a couple of sandwiches, probably shouldn't have because, had to really work it off in the gym. So I was like, let's,
You just
let's
randomly bought me a couple
yeah,
sandwiches.
look, man, it's all about pampering yourself from time to
Okay.
time. But also, in part of this pampering, because I'm really trying to work on mental health and everything, I bought some Legos. I bought
Hey,
some Legos, and I was like, you know what? We're
black
gonna
people
sit
be
down.
Legoing.
We do. It is like a blurred thing now, and I was just like, it's always been a thing. It's not just like, oh, Nate's jumping on the wave. No, no, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I was the Lego kid. I was that kid at Christmas time that got that big
Talk your
ass
mess.
set, and it was like, yes, that is what I want. I want Legos. So now I'm just like, mental health. Let's go out here and let's get some Super Mario Legos. Let's put these things together. Haven't put it together yet because I have not had the time. However, after this podcast, there shall be some time. But it has been a chill moment. And honestly, you know what? It has been so chill for me, Boogie. It's gotten to the point where I think I've given myself a cutoff for social media. That is
That's what's up.
how I'm like, I don't need this. This is not fun
I mean,
anymore.
let's be very clear. We don't need none of this
Any of
about
this.
about 80% of the things that we do or we
However,
yeah. However,
we do need podcasts. So all those you are like, we don't need podcasts. No, 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 no. We do need podcasts. Even the good ones, the bad ones. We need all of them. We need all those. So there's some things that we don't need, but podcasts is one of them.
yeah, but I do feel like we've especially Americans, but just the society, I would say the world now, we have gone to this side of like excess
It's
to
too much.
where boy oh boy, we see someone with it, we like, well damn it, I need it too.
I need two of them.
You're not about to one
It's
up me.
yeah, it's the keeping up with the Joneses, everything on Facebook and or Instagram. It's just an ad now. Everyone is selling. I was like, my God, all of you are in sales. What is
Yeah.
going on?
It's never a regular post. It's never just, "Hey, how you doing?" And that's it. No, it's, "Hey, how you doing? You should be
You
doing
should
this too.
also
You should also get this
better
as
gut
well."
health. You trying to lose that midsection? Here's my tea. You trying to cook better? Here's my cookbook. And it's like, oh
Yeah,
my God. And I'm
it's a
all
lot.
for get your money, but it's overly saturated. It's too many
Oh
think
yeah,
pieces. And sometimes, yes, I'm like, Nate, you make yes, I have been a victim of think pieces. I have done it. Now more so, my think
not me.
pieces are pointing fingers at the think pieces. So that's what it is
Ah,
now. But also it's
still,
just
it's
kind
still
of
a
like
think piece, my man. It's still a
no,
think
it
piece.
is. It is. But now it's just layered with just like, oh, he's being overly sarcastic. He really is poking fun. So it's just like, I'm also like the ecosystem. Who cares? And you know what really opened my eyes? And it's like, we shouldn't be listening to rappers' lyrics because we know how a lot of times rappers be sending niggas off. Rappers send niggas off. But Larry June is so peaceful. You ever listen to? Yeah, look, Boogie, have you ever listened to a Larry June record?
No, I don't know who that is.
Larry June. Go listen to some Larry June. This nigga, every intro, hey man, work on your mental health, drink a smoothie, orange juice, beet juice, go exercise. He is so positive. And he said, I was cruising yesterday back from Detroit, and he was like, hey nigga, you can't change the world, but you can get a bag though. And I was like, you right. You right. I was like, because you know me, Boogie. Sometimes I'd be like, we gonna change it. Y'all niggas ain't thinking. We got to. Now I'm just like, save the niggas you can save. Save the niggas you can save.
That's a t-shirt right there. Save the niggas
That's
you
a
can
bar. You know what, Boogie? Clip that. Save the niggas you can save. You can't
I
save
like
the
that.
world, but you can get a bag though. So it's just like that's the motto. It's just like here, Boogie, life raft. A couple other niggas, life raft. But the rest of you niggas, I don't care. I
Watch
don't
them
care.
float. Watch them float on.
You gonna drown.
Pass by your ass.
What was that? Float, float
Float
on.
on.
That's what I'm doing. Float, float on. Nate, I don't know you niggas. I tried to tell you.
I don't see him.
I think because there does come a time when you're preaching too much, and they're the niggas who get it, because some people do reach out and they're like, yo, you was spitting. But for the most part, it's like, y'all niggas don't care. So why do I care so much about trying to make y'all care?
But I also feel like there's a point in your life where it's not about caring anymore. It's about zoning out in order for you to stick to your mental peace, to
Yeah.
your peace. So I think there are people that are just totally checked out, and they're like, in order for me to be in the best place, I can't be concerned about a lot of this shit. That's it.
It's pretty much how I feel. And I was talking to a homie. He's like, my creativity suffering. And I was like, I felt that way for a while about my creativity. So I'm like, you know what? Just do what I got to do. It's not one of those things where it's like, oh, I'm leaving social. I'll still have a page. I'll still be on there, but I might not
Oh, we
respond.
know.
And if you don't get a response, it's just like, you might be one of those ones who's affecting my peace. So just know that if you don't get a response from me, oh shit, I'm one of those ones. You are, but
It
that
bees
2
like that.
weeks helped me learn those things. But within that, because sometimes it takes a little bit of time, and what better time than
This nigga
2
said
weeks away?
that 2 weeks. That 2 weeks really, really did
Sounds
it
like
for me.
sounds like a nigga who just came out of rehab and going right back
Right.
to the bar. It's like,
So,
nigga,
2 weeks? What?
that's all I
You
need,
have a
dog.
problem, my guy.
Give me the juice.
2 weeks? That's all
Two
you
more,
got?
bartender.
Nigga, I thought you was about to hit it with, 6 months of really, putting your head down. Nah,
It's
it was
90
2 weeks.
days. Hey, Boogie, when I lock in, okay?
This man said, I
Laser
locked
like
in
focus.
for 2 weeks. That's a check.
It's like, no, it takes 21 days to make a change. Well, it only took me 2 weeks. Fuck that. I'm advanced out here.
This man said, I took an accelerated course, okay?
But also within that 2 weeks, there were some things that did really grind my gears. And you know what, Boogie, with the weather warming up, these fucking insects are just coming
Here we
out
go.
of the woodwork, Boogie. And there's one insect, y'all know I hate spiders, and I have been on record by saying I just cannot stand them. It wasn't the spiders this time. I did kill quite a few, but it was not the spiders, Boogie. There's a cricket somewhere outside of my bedroom window.
It's not a
For
cicada?
whatever. No, the cicadas have not gotten here. I don't think Michigan's gonna get them. I think that's staying in like the Illinois, Indiana area, North
Oh, okay.
Carolina places.
Okay.
But this cricket, I killed one of them. That thing was huge, like just
Why you killing
huge.
crickets? Crickets don't do nothing.
They
Like
loud,
these
man.
spiders.
They are loud. I
Don't
mean,
crickets eat spiders? I think that's what
I
it
thought it
is,
was the
right?
other way around, but I don't know.
I don't know.
One of them eats one of them.
It's part of some ecosystem.
Circle of life.
Right.
Um, so it is for whatever reason, this cricket or crickets have decided that I'm just gonna start playing my little cricket fiddle, my little legs, at like the prime hours of
Okay.
1 a.m. to
Mhm.
like 6 a.m. It
Mhm.
is nonstop. It is the loudest because apparently when crickets be doing their little cricket thing, they trying to like get chicks. Apparently, that's what it apparently is. I'm horny. I'm horny. And it's like, bro, shut up. It is I'm laying in bed, tossing and turning. I might fall asleep for like 2 hours. I'm like, please, something eat this cricket. Please, or please, cricket ladies, can you please get this dude some because he is out here at like the Philadelphia Harmonic. I don't even know if that's a thing, but he is at like the orchestra just
Now you get a glimpse of how we feel in the world as women. Cause that's how it feels like every time we walk outside, every time we go on social media and post, every time we walk into an establishment, that's how it feels. We see these eyes, we see the hunks, we hear the people, the guys in construction. That's what exactly what it is. It's eek, 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 I'm horny. Eek, 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 I'm horny. Okay?
it is so goddamn annoying, and I apologize, but on behalf of all the men, just the male species in general. I apologize to you. I apologize to all the women out there, all the lady crickets out there that have to deal with. They probably just trying to hop along and get to their little cricket home, but they got, like you said, they got to go through. It is just, and I'm trying to sleep. I'm just like,
You
what
trying to
can I
sleep, sleep,
throw?
sleep.
I was like, I'm gonna go out here at 2 o'clock in the morning and just
What
ruffle
can
up the
you
rocks.
throw?
I'm trying to throw something. I'm like, can I just go out here and cut the grass at 2 o'clock in the morning to cut over your little home? Can I just ruffle up some stuff outside? Because I'm trying to sleep. It's like, you remember on Coming to America when he was like, "Oh, what I feeling to be loved," and they're like,
Mhm.
"Shut the fuck up." That is
Yeah.
how I felt, and I'm like, "Well, you can't cuss at a cricket because the cricket is not going to hear." They're like, "Who is this? This giant out here just cussing? Why is this giant cussing?" But I wanted a little spider to eat them. That was my first grinding of the gear. My second grinding of the gears goes out to Sam's Club, Boogie, because Sam's Club is notorious for having great pizza, great hot dogs, great, great yogurt, not yogurt, but great soft serve ice cream. They are notorious for having great items that you can snack on as you're about to leave. But you know what else? And every time you gotta get something. You're not really shopping at Sam's or Costco unless you walk out with a hot dog, piece of pizza, and or both. You gotta do it. But they're also notorious for having the most flimsiest plates in the world. And I don't understand it. Why are you giving me like a 2 pound slice of pizza on a plate that is like the thickness of a piece of paper? Why are you doing this? Boogie, I'm walking out. That's partially my fault, but mostly Sam's Club's fault because of the cheap plates. I'm walking out. I got my little applesauce package, got my sauce in here, my spaghetti sauce and everything. Put my pizza on top. So I'm like, oh, I'll be able to, push the cart and manage the pizza at the same time. I'm good. Walking out, maneuvering my cart and everything. This idiot in front of me decides to stop right in the middle. So I'm like, oh shit, I gotta brace, put my brakes on. Pizza almost falls. Catch my pizza, everything's good. I'm walking out, trying to maneuver through the cars and everything. My pizza falls face down, cheese down on the ground. And I'm like, oh my God. Just people, of course, people see it. I got cheese on my Crocs. Got to pick this up. So I'm distraught because I really want that piece of pizza. It's a nigga that stops. He stops in the middle of traffic. He's laughing at me in a Malibu as I'm picking this up, a Malibu tinted windows. He's laughing. I can hear him laughing because his windows are down. And I'm looking. I'm like, I know this ain't a nigga laughing at me in a Malibu. This is your woman's car. I could see the sorority plates. This is not even your car. You're not laughing at me in a Malibu, my boy. So I pick up the pizza. This older black woman, she sees me drop this piece of pizza, Boogie. She's like, sir, you caught it just in time. And in my mind, I'm like, whoa, I'm not about to eat this piece of pizza that went down cheese side, on the ground. Even if it was crust side, I still wouldn't eat this. She's like, sir, my granny used to say, God saved it so the devil wouldn't get it. And then I was completely just confused because I'm thinking she was gonna be like, God made dirt, dirt don't hurt. She like, God saved it so the devil couldn't get it. You can still eat that. And I was like, thank you, ma'am. You know what? I'm gonna do that. So I pushed everything to my car. I waited for them to go in because I didn't want them to see that I folded it and threw it in the trash. I was like, I don't want the OG to think I'm disrespecting her. But Sam's Club, get better plates. Do that for your boy. Get better plates. Those are my grinders, Boogie. The
I would have
damn
been like,
crickets and the
nah.
flimsy plates.
I'd have been like, nah, grandma, peace out. This is going to the trash.
I didn't want to be rude. And she was a very sweet. She looked like the lady from 227 when I sat in the windowsill. And I was like, oh, grandma, auntie. But I was like, different generation. Because she would have ate that. She would have ate that piece of pizza, Boogie. She would have ate that. But anyways, Boogie, you know what time it is. It has been a minute, but let's get to it.
I'm tipping my hat.
It's time to tip the hat. Who are you tipping to this
I
week?
am tipping to Teresa Claiborne. She recently retired from United Airlines on last week sometime. Claiborne is
I thought you were going to say she retired on Monday, but she retired on sometime last week.
No, chill out. she actually retired on a Thursday, but Claiborne was the first Black woman to serve as a command pilot and instructor for the Boeing KC 135 Strator tanker during her 7 years on active duty in the military and 13 years in the reserves. So she is the first woman U.S. Air Force pilot to retire, Black woman, I should say. So shout out to her for paving the way for all the other pilots and enjoy that retirement.
I love it when Black folks are like, you know what? I'm not going to wait till Friday. I'm going to retire on Thursday because she put in some PTO. She's like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and put this time in. So I kudos to her. I do love that for her. It's
Hell
also
yeah.
being the first to do it is that's also such a huge honor there being the first. I'm like, yeah, I'm the first. I'm the first.
And she looks like she still got some years on her to actually live a life.
Oh yeah.
So
She looks relatively young. Also, I
yeah,
feel like if you retire, because it's very difficult to be a pilot. Like the
it
level of
is.
work that they have to go through, like they should give you like a little small plane, like like one of them little 2-3
Oh,
seaters or whatever. Like that should be a gift to you so you can continue flying for the rest of your days.
or you get free flights because you
That
retired.
too. That too, like, hey, would you you can fly in the cockpit, but do you want to hop on this flight? That should be what it is. Like they should be, given that or whatever. So,
Shout out to her. Who you got for your tips?
I am tipping to none other than Howard because they decided to rescind, revoke, take away Puffy's honorary degree. And I for one, I could not agree with them more. Because one, where have y'all been? You know what the man has done. So you should have it taken away for that. But also, you should have it taken away for the simple fact that we should stop giving away honorary degrees. Take his away and let's stop doing this in general. But Howard also decided to give back a $1 million donation. I believe it was from 2016. And they are also rescinding a pledge of $1 million that he also pledged to give. Personally, honestly, take back the honorary degree, but keep the money. Keep the money. You don't get to get this back. No, we want all that. Plus, it was from 2016. So I'm sure those scholarships have already been dished out for those students. So why are we really what are we really doing here? So we'll cut it out. But again, kudos to them for taking that back. Every other school that has given him an honorary degree should also take that back. But also, like I said, let's stop doing honorary degrees.
Yeah, it's a lot of celebrities, people in general, notary people that should probably get those degrees rescinded as well. But people are just awfully quiet right now. It's just Diddy's turn. So
Yeah, it is his turn. I do have an honorable mention as far as my tipping of the hat to Kara Kobayashi Boogie, the 6-time Nathan's hot dog champion, decided to hang it up. He's retiring, Boogie. The throat is going to the rafters. The throat goat, as
oh
some would
God.
say. The Glizzy Gladiator.
God.
The Glizzy champion has decided to hang it up. He was, like I said, the 6-time champ. I was reading a story on this, and he said eating is just no longer fun for him.
You
He said
don't say.
it is uncomfortable. It's to the point where he's like, I wish I could stop eating. He sees other
Ugh,
people eating, and it just makes him sick. And I feel bad for him because it's like, dang,
not me.
like it's one of those, definitely not me, but it's one of those things where it's like, you know what, for like 6 months, I wish I could go on one of those. Like, I'm just tired of eating. I would lose hella weight. Like, I need to go on one of those. Like, maybe that's what it is. You just got to eat so much that you're just like, I'm tired of food, and you start losing weight. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but
I believe that's
congrats to
what
him.
you called binge eating.
I just, what, I think even for the sake of just his body probably thanks him. Like, his toilet is probably thanking him. Like, everything is just like, thank you. We are retired, but also, what do you do next? Where do you go from here? What is, like, how do you need a job? Like, I mean, I don't know if it's like $1 million payouts for being a competitive eater, but it's just like, put that on your resume, 6-time Nathan's world champion hot dog eating winner. Like,
Is
what do you
he
do?
does he have a woman, a spouse?
I thought he did, and I because they did like a whole little 30 for 30 on him, and it was like she's a competitive eater also, so they was kind of like be training each other. It was crazy, like watching him go to like like the sushi restaurants where they have like the little conveyor belt. He would just be sitting there like stacking plates and the little noodles that would come
Practicing?
by.
Ugh,
Yeah,
God.
they got to train Boogie like how NBA players be in there shooting free throws. They be in buffets putting up plates. Like
Wow.
that's how like yeah, I did 25 plays today. I gotta do 27 tomorrow. Like that's how they be counting. They gotta make that stomach expand. It's
Ugh.
craziness, but he's hanging it up. He is retired, 6-time world champion. Like, hey, you gotta tip my hat to that.
I guess.
But congrats to all those people except for Diddy, because there's really no congratulations on you. But congrats to the first
Howard.
black pilot, and congrats to Howard and the throat goat for doing what they do. Let's get to this ad, and we'll be right back with news you can or can't use.
God.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm just over here polishing up my black watch. A lot of y'all know I'm an avid collector of watches. I got at least 9 of them things in my collection, and the one that I get the most compliments on has got to be my black watch. I got to tell y'all, black watches, they have really put a lot of time and detail into their product. I got to tell you, from the watch face all the way down to the band made of genuine leather. I know it's genuine, but I like seeing genuine. They really have outdone themselves. So fellas, ladies, if you're looking to upgrade your watch style, definitely check out the good folks over there at Black Watches. They Black owned. You know you want to support a Black owned watch company, and because they rocking with the podcast, they hooked you guys up with a promo code. That's right, a promo code that gives you 20% off of your order when you head over to blackwatches.com. That's right, blackwatches.com, BLAK watches.com, and make sure you use that promo code late night WNA. Come on, support the Black Watches. Now back to the podcast. All right, first up on news you can or can't use. Quick update for you guys. We did talk about this story a few podcast episodes ago, so go back and check those out. There was a Kenyan lawyer who wasn't actually a lawyer. He won 26 cases before his arrest. He represented himself in court. He has won, and he is now free to go and continue to practicing law as he sees fit.
That's great.
Kudos to you, brother. Like, that is just kudos to you. You know the law apparently better than lawyers. You know the law better than judges, because I, for the life of me, don't know how the actual people with the law degrees couldn't find a way to charge you with something. There's got to be some way. But you know what? I'm happy for you, brother, because you were just too damn smart. Now, for the sake of you just not having to keep repeating history, go do something else, man. Maybe, I don't know, go to law school. Go to law school.
I was just about to say, maybe go get your law degree, just maybe, because right now I'm sure he's getting clients galore. This is the perfect time for you to really go get the credentials that you need in order for you to continue on with something that apparently you're good at.
You're
So
really
keep
good at.
so keep doing it, but
I
do
mean, and
it the legal way.
with a win record of 27 and 0, because he won himself. You can't beat that, right? You can charge anything you want. Like those billboards when you drive down the highway with crooked lawyers on there, you could be like undefeated. He could be like, I'm the Floyd Mayweather of law.
Yeah.
27 and 0. You want me to take your case. When I come into the courtroom, they're like, we settling. Not guilty. Every time I walk in.
Yeah.
I don't know, but plot twist here, Boogie. Do you think maybe, just maybe he's not a good test taker? Maybe he went to law school, but he couldn't pass the bar. Maybe there's some details that we just don't know here. Because how do you get this good at law and you ain't cracked not one law book? I don't know. Plot twist. Anyways, let's get to the actual topics. It was we talked about this before. It was kind of cool that we did have this break, because a lot of people were talking about this dude on podcasts. This guy was a meme. This guy was on every news. Everyone was talking about Corey Harris. And unless you were living under a rock, and some people, you do, some people don't be on the internet, you probably partook in the making fun of this brother. Corey was arrested. He was originally, the first video, he was supposed to show up for court. He did show up for court, but he showed up for court in his vehicle. And most people are like, I'm not going to show up to court in my vehicle when I have a suspended license. But not Corey. He did that. Decided to just show up. Not only do we have a video, or do I just gotta?
No.
Okay, so I'll just keep playing. I'll just keep giving y'all the play-by-play. So not only did Corey show up, the judge was like, why would you do this? Does he have a suspended license? Oh, you gotta turn yourself in. Corey did 2 days in jail. Fast forward, Corey's like, hey, this was a misunderstanding. I've been embarrassed in the community. I'm an upstanding pillar in society, in the church. And oh no, my reputation is suffering. I was a deacon. Now they put me on the usher board. Now I'm having to be here for services I don't want to be at, because I'm that's how embarrassed he was. he's like he blamed it on the friend of the court. And for those of you who don't live in Michigan, the friend of the court does not play when it comes to child support. I have seen niggas who have literally been throwing up when they have been like, "Oh my god, I gotta pay how much?" Friend of the court in Michigan does not play. So I was like, you know what? This brother's story is very real. A lot of people they've been jammed up. I could see them not putting your paperwork through. Fast forward to a couple of days, he has to appear in front of the same judge again, which most people in Washington County know. That judge, I don't know his name, forgive me, brother, he don't play. He don't play in Washington County. They joke about Washington, like wash away county, because if you play, they're gonna wash your ass. You're gonna be in the jail. It's crazy. This judge was like, wait a minute. How are you gonna blame us when you never had a license to begin with? All privileges were revoked. You only had an ID. I know a lot of people are like, wait a minute, how can your privileges be revoked when you never had an ID? They can take your privilege. You can never have the it is just that it's a privilege to be able to drive. They can make sure that you don't ever have to take that driver's test. He did something when he was younger, and they were like, you know what? You are a menace. So we're gonna make sure you don't get no wheels. You can't get no L's, but you can always get an ID. There's always people in Michigan, I'm sure in other states, where it's just like just an ID. Can't drive a car, but it's an ID. But there are people with IDs who drive cars. Don't let them run into you, because that's a whole clusterfuck of issues there. So it just was this has so many
layers
and changes to this. I was like, what is going on? But you guys are all caught up. So Boogie, what says you? Judge Boogie, what would you do to Corey?
Let the man drive.
Boogie's like, lawlessness. That's what we're doing.
I mean, obviously the warrant that he had was issued. He ain't know nothing about it. The lawyer that was representing him didn't know nothing about it. She just sitting there looking clueless as he is. And listen, sometimes people need to catch a break. And it's clear that he's trying, and it's just not working out for him.
Oh, it's not working at all. He had a limp. My man was in there like, I think, I don't know, man. This is just one of those things where it's like, you knew, bro. You knew. Because it says on your damn ID, it says this is just an ID. It's not a driver's license. And you have to renew that every year. You know you're renewing a state-issued ID. You're not renewing a state-issued driver's license. Cut it out. But also, if I know that I'm going to court for a suspended license, I'm not going to be behind the wheel of a car. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to do it.
That's fair.
Like, let's not make the judicial system's job easier, bro. Like, I'm just sitting over here. My wife, actually, she in the doctor's office. I'm just sitting over here. You know, it's better air conditioner over here, so that's why I'm in the driver's seat. But when she come out, we're gonna switch seats, and she gonna drive us home.
Like, well, he clearly is a terrible liar. Yeah, he's not a good liar. That's number one. So
it's a million things you could have said. And to blame her, and you know what? That friend of the court, they was like, oh no, you're not about to put my name out here and embarrass me. That friend of the court they pulled that paperwork up, they sent it to the judge. He never had a license. Clear my name. So all the apologies, take them back, y'all. Rescind those apologies, because I was going to get on here and be like, dang, man, we really made this brother's life hard. No, we didn't. We actually didn't go hard enough on this brother. But also, Boogie, this is a lesson for us, though. We really do got to wait till we get all the facts. This is one of those lessons, because we just ran with it. We ran with what he said. We was like, the court should be fucking with brothers all the time. Of course they fuck with this nigga. We ran with that. And it was like, really, nigga? You knew. He knew. He knew, Boogie. He didn't think, you know what it was, Boogie? He didn't think, he was like, it's the court's fault. He didn't think the court was going to be like, you know what? Let's go back and check and let's see. If you throw that out there that the court didn't process my paperwork, because the court does not want a big ass lawsuit. brother, you got to connect those dots. You got to be like, someone's going to go back and go check on this. Now you in even more hot water, dummy.
Good luck.
Let's get to this next ad. We'll be right back with topic number 2.
Hey y'all, we're going to take a quick pause from this episode to tell you about our next sponsor, Rose Vogue Styling. Let Rose Vogue Styling help you change the way you see yourself. Their mission is to empower you to build your confidence and look fly while doing it. They offer personal styling, shopping, and closet auditing. They need to come to my closet because it's a hot ass mess, okay? They also have an online boutique store full of pieces that will give your outfit life and have you looking right. Pieces like earrings, that's what I have on now, right here, necklaces, purses, rings, just to name a few, okay? Right now, our subscribers, our listeners, our watchers, you can get 20% off when you use the code LATE NIGHT, okay? LATENITE. Go on over to their IG. It's Rose Vogue Styling at Rose Vogue Styling. Easy. Everybody knows that, okay? Let Rose Vogue Styling style you for your next event, or simply just help you enhance the pieces that you already have in your closet. Wow. Style is a choice. Upgrade yours with Rose Vogue Styling. Again, you can get 20% off if you use our code LATE NIGHT, okay? LATENITE. Support a black business, okay? Support us. When you support them, you're supporting us, okay? Now let's get back to the show.
This has nothing to do with topic number 2. Just totally random. And it came in my mind, so I'm going to say it. Boogie, do you ever watch those videos on Facebook of like them people making like baked potatoes in London? Totally random. Just wanted to
No.
go watch those videos. You're gonna be like, oh, a baked potato, and it's everything is cool, loading up with the cheese and stuff, and then you're gonna instantly get pissed off. I got pissed off video after video after video. Ask me why I got pissed off, Boogie. Ask me why I got pissed off.
Why'd you get pissed off?
Because they put goddamn beans on the baked potato. They put beans on the baked potato in England, and it just pisses me off. I was like, maybe it's just one video. So I went to a totally separate group of dudes that make baked potatoes. It was like, oh, Mike, yeah, let me get the jacket potato, let me get the salt and the butter, and let me get the curry chicken, and put some beans on there for me, bruv. And I'm just like, beans on a bake, it's mad, just madness. But again, totally random, had nothing to do with this topic. Just popped in my head. And that's the beauty of podcasting. If you want to know what a podcast is like, this is it right here. Nothing but randomness. But now, topic number 2. When should you cut off your family members? This was in Essence magazine. We're talking about a trend that was floating around on TikTok, exploring toxic family dynamics and what are some of the best ways for people to basically just cut your family members off. What says you, Boogie? Do you do you have toxic family members? And not just family members. This can also, let's just put a little line there. This can also be toxic friends as well. So what do you do when you've had to deal with toxic friends or family?
Generally speaking, I only see said toxic family members in like at family functions. Because
Okay.
if they're toxic, they ain't got my number, or they probably do, or I just don't respond to them, or they have my mother's number and my mom will relay what's going on and update my life, update them what's going on with me via her. Cause
Oh, she's good.
yeah, right. Cause ain't no way. That's another thing. If you not like really tight or cool with me, you ain't getting a response from me regardless. That's why in the beginning of the podcast, I'm always surprised when certain people reach out to me to invite me to things. Because
Oh,
if you not in my inner circle, yeah, you ain't
what
hear
do we
from me.
do?
Yeah. You not hearing from me, but that's also because I don't know, I'm accustomed to a very small circle. Like that is what brings me peace. I find anxiety trying to keep up with 1,000 friends and family. I got a big
Yeah.
family as it is, and I reach out to my mom. I don't even reach out to my mom. When I call my mom, she makes it a point to update me on all the family gossip or the new things or old things that's happening. I ain't gotta reach out to nobody else.
It's like, dear
That's
old
what
mom, update me. Who's done what? What cousins got pregnant now?
I don't even have to initiate that because she just gonna do it her damn self. Okay.
Hooks you up with the tea. It's like,
Yeah.
girl, let me tell you.
I ain't ask her for nothing, but she definitely will share it with me. But that's how I usually go. And I've had the same number for the longest, but best believe uh these my number has not been used by said toxic family. So
Yeah, it's I don't really have toxic family. It's more so it's toxic friends, or
mm,
I don't even want to say they're toxic friends because I've gotten rid of a lot of those people. I
mm-hmm.
think during the tragic death of George Floyd, that whole period,
Yeah,
that kind of showed me who a lot of those people were who were really toxic. So I was like,
yeah,
let's just do a mass exodus and get rid of all you guys. Now it's more so there were people who were kind of hiding, and it was like, ooh, you was covering it up very well. So I
yeah.
think I've done a good job of getting rid of those people. The few people that are left now, they do is kind of what we talked about earlier. They irritate me in not it's not irritation in the sense of if we hung out together, it'd be irritating,
Sure.
or general conversation. It's not irritating in conversations or things like that. It's
Yeah,
irritation in the content that they send. So I have to block you on certain profile or platforms just to
yeah,
protect the peace there. Um, it's a boundary thing for me. I always will. I'm not gonna necessarily um cut you off in the beginning. I will let you know. I will give you a series of warnings. And I
yeah.
think I might give too many warnings. I think that's where we get to the lady on that picture where she's trying to pull her hair out, because you get to not necessarily knowing when to really let it. I think that's the
To let
hardest
it go.
part,
Yeah.
because so many people, when you do let them go, they flip it, they gaslight you like you're the
Yeah.
problem. And then you sit there and you internalize it like, oh, I'm really going crazy right now, but I don't want to hurt your feelings. So you sit there and you're like, you know what? Nah, we just can't be cool. We just
Listen, yeah,
gotta cut
there
that
is
cord.
power. There is power in just ghosting. Just there's power in not giving an explanation. There's power in just muting them. There's so many people I muted on socials that they believe they still friends
Oh
with
yeah.
me. Listen, I I'm very quick to do that. When I see, especially when I see family members on social media, first of all, why are you following me? Uh
Yeah.
Number
I don't
one,
follow any of them.
yeah, because I throw a couple f bombs and this and that.
Nigga. Titties.
Not you cursing. First off,
I'm
I'm a
grown.
whole ass in the right. Oh, see, I ain't want to do it. I ain't want to say that,
See, they be
but
forgetting though, where
yeah.
it's like, stay out of grown folks' business. We are grown folks now. It
What?
is our business.
I beg your pardon? You
I'm
just happen to
sorry.
be old as hell. Listen, I'm grown.
This is my stuff now. This is my business. What
Right.
are you talking
What are
about?
you talking about? What are you talking about?
No, I agree with. I think it's still that fine line, because for me, and I'm with you. I have hit that unfollow on Facebook, but I haven't hit unfriend. Like, because
Mm,
unfollow, you don't see them, can't see no posts,
yes.
but so for all you know, we are still friends. I'm still seeing it, and I
Yeah.
think for me, that's the final, like, I'm
That's
still
it.
holding on. Like,
Yeah.
that's that little sliver of attachment, and
Yeah.
now it's just like, all right, now just go ahead and unfriend them. They will send you another friend request, or they will know what it is. But also, are we really friends? We use the word friend way
Very
too
loosely.
loosely.
Yeah,
And it's
very
like,
loosely.
it's okay to have, these are my work colleagues, work friends. It's okay to have nouns in front of friends, it's okay to, or verbs in front, it's okay to have that in front of that.
Those
It
adjectives.
it's okay. It is okay to be like, these are acquaintances. And sometimes acquaintances turn to friends. And I think that's the one life lesson I've learned from my parents. And I didn't listen when I was younger. It was like, you think you got all these friends? You run the streets with all these people? These people ain't your friends. You might have only 5 friends. And I'm like, damn, they are really right. Cause it's like,
Yeah.
there's no need to hold on to some of these people. And it's just like, you know what? I don't hate you. We're just
Yeah.
at different spaces in life. Now, there are people where we may not talk, we might not get along, but
Yeah.
because of what the relationship was, if something were to go down, I always got your back. Now,
That's
when
fair.
said situation is over, we might not talk, but I'm not gonna let you get your butt whooped. I'm not going
That's
to
fair.
let you, if it's I'm really about to get put out or something and I can help you, I will
Mm.
help you with that. But we don't have to open that door of being, it's just, if that makes sense. I don't know if
Yeah,
that makes sense for
yeah,
you.
no, that makes sense. Listen, just remember you need to be at peace. This is your life. You are the main character in your life. In your life. So woosah, yorenge cure, and find
Is that how you say it? Because
right.
I've
No, you said it. You said it. Namirenge cure.
because
Listen,
I've been trying to be like, whoa, that's a tongue twister.
yeah, it is. I'm gonna need y'all to really get into y'all medieval demon bag and remove these mofo's out of your life.
You know what it is? It's also just like, go out, and people joke about, go touch some grass. It really is like, it's cool. It just, you
Y'all
just
in
be
y'all
like,
grass, boy.
like,
Go touch a brick wall. How about that?
you can do that too.
Go touch a brick
Hug
wall just so
yourself.
you can definitely hug yourself, but go touch a brick wall so you know how it feels to be to learn how to to cut off mofos. Okay.
You know what it also is? I think you have to get to a point where you're just like, I am just okay with being alone or being by myself. And that's what it was for me on social media. I think it was those couple of
Mm.
days off where it was like, this is like,
This
I
nigga
really don't
always
need
got to
this.
bring back this
I really
two
don't need
week
this. I
sabbatical
really don't need
of.
this. I was like, I really don't need this.
Oh God, this
That's
nigga,
2 weeks of my life, Boogie.
this reprieve, this fucking retreat, this 2 week retreat that he went to. God,
It's gonna be niggas walking out of rehab. Nate did 2 weeks, so can I. It's like, I'm clean.
like nigga, we didn't even start the detox,
We don't even know your name.
right?
But you know what's funny about Alcoholics Anonymous though? Why do they
What?
say their names? If it's like Alcoholics Anonymous, why is it like, hi,
But
I'm
some people
Gary?
don't say their real names, though.
Oh, they don't? I mean, I've never
Some people
been, so
don't.
I don't know. It's always on TV, like, yeah, I'm such and so. I'm like, if this is supposed to be anonymous, why don't we just be like, yeah,
Because
I got a drinking problem.
it's a general rule in the group. Nobody shares or introduces
Oh,
anybody.
that's where the anonymity comes. Okay,
Yeah. Ooh,
okay.
you said that word correct. Look at that.
It was a one time thing because your brain and your tongue is like, okay, it's like,
I was waiting for
no.
you. I'm like, I wonder if he gonna say that word. I wonder.
It's just like, you know what? I was gonna try to say it again, but I was like, nope.
One and done, my guy.
That's what it is. But yeah, it's just. But once you get to that point, you're gonna be so much better. And it's like when you go out and eat by yourself. It's like, I'm here. We out here, baby.
That's it. Be free with it. Enjoy it.
Oh man, it's been 2 weeks without y'all niggas is tripping. So let's get to it. Y'all niggas tripping. Who you got, Bugs? Who's
My
tripping
y'all
for you?
niggas is tripping is going out to Indiana's Fever GM, who's claiming that Caitlin Clark is being targeted on the court and needs to stop. Okay, there's been a lot of discourse out here. Stephen A. done said his 2 cents. Shannon Sharp trying to be
Yep,
uh
yep.
in the midst of talking about the WNBA, but they can't say nobody name right. Listen, I need y'all to stop it because y'all just new to the WNBA. Y'all
Seriously.
are these are fresh eyes, fresh. Welcome to the WNBA, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, she is not being targeted. You know
At
what
all.
she is? She's a rookie. And guess what? Rookies. I said this before. I said this last couple podcasts ago. Uh, Tarazi Diana, she said it herself. She said, "I don't know if they don't know this or not, but rookies definitely get a welcoming in the WNBA, whatever that means. Y'all, if you hint, if y'all don't know what that means, listen, this is this is a real world. This is a league of its own.
Pretty
These
much.
women out here are top notch, high performing athletes, as y'all would say, athletes. Stop it.
Athletes.
Stop it. She's just getting the
Yeah.
same old she's getting the same old energy that all these other rookies are getting. It just so happened that she is the number one pick. And y'all just seeing firsthand how rookies are generally treated.
Okay, look, they gotta leave Screech alone. Okay, leave Screech alone.
Nope.
At this point,
Nope. I'm not. Nope.
I was gonna say, there's a couple more boogie. You remember
Nope.
Jim Carrey when he on on In Living Color when he put that little bikini thing on? um, I agree with you. And the shots that she's taken or whatever, there's some players that have gotten yoked up far worse than her. I think she sells it very well. The flopping, she's watched a lot of LeBron flopping, she's watched a lot of Steph Curry flopping. Um, this is the media's fault. The media did this. The media put this target on her back. Um, Great player, yes. You have the most points scored in NCAA history. That is all fine and dandy. But let's be real here. You didn't win. Like that's this the part that's crazy to me. You didn't even win a championship the final 2 years when you had your best seasons. So it's like, cut it out. I don't honestly, I don't care if you go out here and have the most points. If you don't have a ring, it don't really mean anything to me as a star player. Because I know a lot of bums have rings as a star player. I don't care if you won 15 defensive players of the year. You don't have any championships to back that up. You were just a great defensive player. She reminds me of Jimmer Fredette when he was out there. Oh, he's shooting all these threes from half court. Got to the league and was a bum. Not saying she's a bum because I think she's going to be good in the league, but I'm not.
Let her
I don't.
grow. Like let her
Yeah, it's
live.
just.
Damn. All
It's
these cameras, it's just it's cameras, all the spotlight she has. First of all, she's fine. Let her live.
I think
Guess
the thing
what?
that's
Changes are
crazy
gonna happen.
is we got to stop every time she has some really great highlights, and it's like, oh, it's the first time this has been done. You still lost. Like we highlight her and her team loses, or we highlight her and
Yeah.
you beat the second worst team by 1 point. Who cares? Do this versus winning teams, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm really happy to see this. It don't matter when you're doing it versus losing teams, but cut it out. Stop holding her hand. Stop acting like there haven't been women who have put this league on the spotlight before. It's just y'all weren't watching. Y'all only started watching because of what the college has been producing the last 2 years. But really, you should have been watching the last 6 or 7 years, arguably last 10 years. But that's another story. Also, they called Tarasi a hater and Swoops a hater for only them speaking what they know. How are you calling people who have one been at the top of coming out of college, the top players playing in the Olympics, the top women in their profession? Y'all some haters. How are they haters when they out here at the top? Y'all niggas don't even play basketball. or not even played at that, not even at the level of playing competitively. I can see if you were in the NBA, you might be able to come at the aspect of being a competitive athlete in a pro sport, but you're still not a woman. You still know how to play in the W. Cut it out. It's almost as if people can't critically think. And also, stop only watching the clips. All these people who are getting upset when you see Caitlyn getting tossed down, y'all not watching the full game. And I said this a couple of days ago. That's when I was like, I gotta get up off of here. Part of my 2-week, sabbatical. I was like, y'all are only watching the clips, because if you watch the full game, you would see Caitlyn's out here throwing elbows and pushing people too. And a lot of the shots that she's taking, those are just women retaliating for the calls not being called against them. So cut it out. It's just so fucking annoying. Sorry. Didn't mean
Who
to
do you
take
have
over
for you?
you.
No, it's fine
Y'all niggas
because
tripping.
you felt strongly about it. I guess
Had to put
I
a little bit
felt
more of
that.
that sauce on there, but you know
Yeah.
what? I'm going back into Zen name mode. This is why I'm
Who
going
you
off on
got
it
for
again.
your niggas is tripping?
My y'all niggas is tripping is going to none other than the 81-year-old serial slingshot shooter. He's finally been arrested, Boogie. He's been terrorizing his neighbors for over 10 years. Police are describing an 81-year-old California man dubbed as the serial slingshot shooter after dozens of citizens were being terrorized with the slingshot for the past 9 to 10 years. Police carried out an investigation where they found countless ball bearings and slingshots. The suspect is currently being held in a men's county jail in Los Angeles on no bail. This is one of those ones where it's like, yo, we can't find out who killed Biggie. We can't find out because I was in LA. I mean, they know, but you know. It's taking so long to find out who's killed Biggie. It's people that they still ain't found who've been killed in LA, but they somehow have time to investigate a serial slingshot shooter, and they were able to find this man. But you can't find murderers. The system is flawed. The system is flawed. But also, what did those people do to homie to just be like, you know what? A slingshot. Was he doing it? Was someone driving him? Was it a drive-by slingshotting? Was he just like, boom? What was he doing? I'm really interested. But also, Book, have you ever fired a slingshot?
No.
Top tier fun. Top tier fun. I know this because I have definitely broken a window or two. I was a serial slingshotter myself. I only did it one time. I had a marble, had a slingshot, and I decided to let's just see how far this marble can actually fly. It flew through my neighbor's window, and I was in hiding for quite some time, hit that slingshot, and was like, you will never see me play with this again. Sorry to my neighbor. I know it's like 25 years later, but I do apologize for me breaking your window. I just, what a way to waste taxpayers' money. Let this man out. Take all his slingshots. He's 81 years old. He don't have that much time left. Take anything that he can forge into a weapon or slingshot and just be like, all right, my boy, back out on the streets. Don't do it again. Just cut it out. But also, like I said, what did they do to this man? That's what we need to know. We need to ask him, why did you go on this rampage? Why? Why? But that is my y'all niggas is tripping. Let's get to this final ad, and we'll be right back with the final topic.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? A lot of y'all hit me up like, Nate, you super chill. You super laid back all the time. Brother, you gotta be on something. Well, y'all are right. I'm off them chummies edibles, and y'all know me. Y'all know I'm a smoker. I don't really mess with the eddies like that, because let's be real, a lot of them are hit or miss. There's either no juice or you're feeling like a zombie. The good folks over there at Chummies, well, they out here trying to change the edible game. And I gotta tell you, they got some phenomenal products. They sent me over some of their traditional edibles, and man, them things are hitting. But they don't only got edibles. They got juice. They got your gummies. They got your chocolate bars. Whatever you like, they got it. Y'all, do me a favor. Go over to their Instagram page. It's chummies_edibles. And get yourself some good stuff. And when you're out there, filling up your cart, make sure you use that promo code 21chummy. That's right. They rocking with the podcast. And because they rocking with us, they rocking with y'all. So they're going to take care of y'all by giving y'all 10% off of your first order. So again, use that promo code 21chummy to get 10% off your edibles. All right, y'all, let's get back to the podcast.
It's the final topic. It's the final topic.
The final topic. This was one that was on the Breakfast Club. I thought was pretty funny. It's like, what are you starting to dislike as you get older? And man, oh man, Boogie, it's a lot. It is a lot of stuff that I do not like. But before we get to that, I found this video of this OG, and I feel like he perfectly describes me and probably a lot of us out here. So let's get to it. Let me get to it. Here we go.
Hey, Poochie, fuck, nigga. Say it one more time. All this shit that goes on in life. And I hate fuck niggas. Even though I have some fuck niggas in my family. No. Got a lot of them motherfuckers. Stop it, my fuck Judy, dude. Stop it, Poochie. And if you don't want to be no fuck nigga, don't be now. Fuck nigga. The ultimate said that, bitch. Make me sick. I hate fuck niggas. I ain't never been there. I don't know what it's like to be one of y'all fuck niggas. But somebody gotta be a fuck nigga. Shout out to the group.
I am that old man. I am him. And he is me. He said, you don't want to be no fuck, don't be none. And that is an old brother who is fed up. You just gotta let him talk. You just gotta let him talk. Boogie, I can't wait till we get to that point when we are that old. You just gotta be like, OG, just let them unload. Old black people have seen some things. You just gotta let them unload. So Boogie, what are some things that are bothering you as you've gotten older?
One thing in particular is I do not like additional texts to confirm that I'm making my reservations. Now, Open Table, Open Table has, once you make your reservations, they'll confirm, they'll text you and say we got you all set up for your time or whatnot. But lately, and I don't know if it's because it's black establishments, but I've received an additional 3 texts. It's a reminder you have an upcoming reservations. Please reply yes or no. I thought I confirmed it when I made my reservations. But no, 3 days prior, I am receiving even more texts from this place.
Stop spamming me.
Right. And it's also, and they also shared reminder, there's a 15-minute grace period. Please be there. And we don't seat you unless your whole party is there. Just want to let you know. That is so annoying. I get it.
Why?
Because they've
been turned up on.
Yeah, that's what it is. I get it. These are all reactions of something that happened, and they're like, guys, we got to do something about it. What should we do?
Not again.
Yep. There we go.
No, I agree with that one. I've gotten those, but not to the point where it's aggressive, like to what you're saying.
It's a little aggressive.
It's usually you confirm, you get that first initial confirm, and it's like the day before, it's like the press 1, press 2. That's
Yes.
it. It ain't the by the way,
We're looking forward
parking
to
is.
seeing you.
It's
Listen,
like I don't even want to be
okay.
here anymore.
Yeah. I'm gonna renege my damn reservation.
That's a good one. Grass walls. If I see a grass wall, I'm just instantly turned off. I'm like, I'm going to the car. That's one.
That's fair.
Overly loud established. I think I'm at that point now where it's like, why is this so loud?
Yeah.
Like, turn this shit down.
Yeah.
Like, that's me. I think I'm that guy. I'm not necessarily the get off my grass guy, but I'm the why are your trash cans still out guy. I'm like, why do I have to come out my garage and see your trash cans in my peripheral? I'm like, I'm that dude. Or the dude that's like, you're not supposed to have pit bulls in here. Why the fuck you got a pit bull in here? I'm all that dude. I'm not gonna say anything to you about it, but I'm pit bull, what are you doing in here?
Think
That
about it though.
I've never wanted to tell on you, but I'm like, okay. They're white. I'm really like, ooh, I should call. If they're black, I'm like, yeah, whatever, my nigga. Enjoy your pit bull. If they white, I'm like, they will call on me. I think what else? What else you got, Boogie? That irritates you in your newfound old age.
Like outside of just patience, my patience
Yeah.
has changed, has altered.
Okay. Let me ask you, is it that your patience has changed, or is it that the people that are around you are just stupid? And hear me out, because I feel like it's not so much that a lot of our patience has changed, it's customer service has changed, which
Probably.
causes your patience to go out of whack.
That's a
Is
good
that
point.
what it is?
Yeah, that could very well be it. Because I will say customer service has definitely
Oh my
changed
God, it's horrible.
for the negative. Unless you had an 8-course spot,
Man,
damn, you can't go to a regular ass place to get decent customer service. Decent?
if you want decent customer service, you got to provide it to yourself. Like that's
it.
It's even in Target sometimes. I'm like, y'all supposed to be nice. You treat me like I'm in Walmart.
Can I
What is
help you?
going on?
What you want? It's over there. It's over there.
I'm like, but it's not. I've looked. I don't even want, you know what's crazy? I don't even want to ask you for help. I want to go find it myself. I'm more irritated that I have to ask you for help.
Let me go.
I think that bothers me too, that I have to actually ask people for it, because I'm like, it should be right here. Why do I have to ask you? Because they don't know. They're like, well, let me check online. Let me look at my computer. And it's just like, cut it out. Cut it out. I think it's also last one for me. I think it's just people now just love to not know stuff, like more than ever. And it's just like, how do you not know this? And it's just like basic stuff that you feel like everyone should know. And it's just like, wow, like y'all are just dumb. Like, is the school system just like, what is it? I just feel like the generations behind us, I'm like, maybe it's too much internet. I don't know. Again, that 2-week sabbatical. Woo! I don't know. People are just, maybe it's too much technology that's making us dumb, because it just, I don't, it's just common sense things where it's just like, wow, why are we even having this conversation? You got to have those conversations now. That irritates me, but I don't know. But also, I'm happy to be alive to have these irritants. Every year that I get older, I'm happy to have more irritants, because you're doing something right. It is a blessing to be able to get old and to be cranky. So I'm happy to be like, you niggas is irritating me. Boogie, it is time to get up out of here. But before we get up out of here, it's your favorite segment, Boogie. I know it. It's the crowd's favorite segment too. It's time for Nothing Blunt Facts. And I have a great one for you. Did you know that DJ Mustard. Did you ever wonder how he got his name? Have you ever wondered like
No.
where Mustard on the Beat, where that came from? I was wondering. I always wondered because I was like light skin, so mustard. I was like, oh, maybe that's what he's doing, play on words. I was also like, kids are mean. Maybe he was shaped like a mustard bottle. It was like this old mustard shaped bottle, built ass nigga. Maybe that's what it was. His real name is Dejon Isaiah McFarland. Dijon. That's where he came up with DJ Mustard because his name is Dijon. He might just be one of the most brilliant niggas in the world. And he gave us a bunch of great ass beats, But that is the nothing blunt fact. DJ Mustard's real name is Dijon. So what better way than to give yourself a stage name? Mustard on the Beat, ho. I'm not throwing up any gang signs because I know some people got in trouble for that. So I'm just moving my hands like they not like us.
Not over here, buddy.
Yo, it is so funny that people were actually getting G-checked for that. It was just like, yo, my guy, do you know what you were throwing up? I'm just these hands. They not like us. They not like.
So all you getting from me, you getting fives.
I don't even want to throw up no fists. That's our gang sign. What are you doing? The rolling fist. But like, subscribe on all of your podcast platforms. We appreciate you for checking in. We'll try not to go on a vacation. I don't know. Boogie might have these flights prepared. Shout out to the day once again. Like, subscribe on all of your podcast platforms. Boogie, what you got for the peoples?
As always, don't forget to smash.
As you were about to forget.
Right, I was gonna say, don't forget. No, because I got a text possibly for a reminder for my motherfucking reservations again. Don't forget to smash that. That's why I looked. I was like, not another one.
Did you confirm?
Right. Don't forget to smash that bell so you can receive so you can be notified and receive all our content as soon as it drops. And remember to tell a friend that this is your favorite podcast and you should be listening to it as well. Thank you so much for all the comments, likes, just love all over, all around. We appreciate you. We are back at it. Yes, we're doing it.
Willie said it all. Appreciate the new subscribers. Appreciate all the new views. They have gone up. Thank you on YouTube. Thank you on SoundCloud. Appreciate you. Boogie has said it all. I am Nate Gallo. I'm no longer saying I'm your boy. We're getting rid of that. Too many podcasts say that I'm your boy shit.
All right.
I'm Nate Gallo.
And I'm Adrian Brady Bird.
It's your favorite late night podcast that we sometimes